If you love buying handmade local items, you won't want to miss the upcoming spring open house at Crafty Goodness in Lakewood. Home to over 35 local artists and crafters' products, Crafty Goodness is an independent store owned by Chris Dillon, a talented crafter herself specializing in pottery.
The spring open house will be Saturday, April 27th. It'll start at noon and it'll end at 7. And we will have a lot of fun things going on throughout the day. There will be a couple of raffles, some sales. We'll have a lot of new merchandise in. We will have a few of the artists will be here, and you can meet them and talk to them about what they do and why they do it. And it'll be a lot of fun. So everyone should come on out.
Crafty Goodness is located at 15729 Madison Avenue in Lakewood, right next to Goddess Bless, at the intersection of Madison, Hilliard, and Carabel. The idea for Crafty Goodness began in 2009 when Dillon organized her first handmade show, but not your average craft show. She geared the show toward a younger demographic with a more modern vibe. After 2 more years of successful shows, Dillon imagined a bigger picture.
So then I thought, wouldn't it be really awesome if we were to showcase artists on a daily basis by opening a small handmade shop? So I began looking at spaces, settled on Lakewood, had the vibe that I was going for, and then rented a spot and opened in 2011.
Because of her dedication to the local arts scene, Chris Dillon has made a reputation for herself and for her store.
We met Chris by word of mouth. We were recommended to contact Chris because she's always done such a good job with the local artists. And we created the cool plates, which are original license plates that are recycled into keychains and bracelets and all the different cuffs and wall hangings.
Terrio also points out one of the biggest advantages to being showcased at a place like Crafty Goodness.
The community is great and really does a great job of supporting each other. One thing we found with our different product line, a lot of our sales come from the artists who are in the store. And they buy it and then they tell someone about it and communicate it and get the product knowledge out to everybody else in the community.
It's just a beautiful store. You can find unique things, handmade. Where else can you really find that?
We sell a lot of local art. We have paintings and we have bath and body products, and we have things like jewelry, and we have different accessories for hair and purses and some kids things and housewares, a little bit of everything.
If you happen to catch local artist Nikki Schneider at the Crafty Goodness open house, ask her about how zombie socks got started.
I just moved out of my parents' house and I was living on my own, and the holidays were coming and I didn't know, what to do. And I found a pattern for a sock monkey, and this was before sock monkeys were a thing. Like, all of a sudden sock monkeys are everywhere, but this was long before anybody even knew what a sock monkey was. And I followed the pattern, and my first ones were hideous, and I'm embarrassed.
No one else seemed to think so. Her friends and family loved their unique gifts. Fast forward 1 year, and with a helpful nudge from her boyfriend, Schneider had her first show where her zombie socks sold out.
All of my socks are recycled, so I don't go to the store and, buy brand new socks. I find them in thrift stores, or people donate bags of old socks that have holes in them or whatever. The buttons are all recycled, any felt that I use. These both are monkeys, but I make all kinds of different creatures, and I'll make mouths with felt and stuff, and that's all recycled. So they're environmentally friendly and they're really cool. And that's how I do it.
With its recent move to a new location, Crafty Goodness isn't just celebrating a spring open house on the 27th.
To do the granary opening, but then also Crafty Goodness itself, it had its 3rd birthday at the beginning of the month. So it's celebrating the 3rd year of business. And then thirdly, that my new neighbor got us blessed, that we're collaborating. So it's a threefold party. Anyway.
It's easy to see why local artists trust Dillon with their works of art.
Everything here is locally made. A lot of people who are showcasing their products, they do live in Lakewood. And I would consider all of them friends.
This is Amy Brady Boyle reporting.